This is the Darién Gap between the borders of Colombia and Panama, one of the most dangerous areas in the world. Crossing this 100-mile area means sailing through the Valley of Death. Because this area, North America and South America, are not yet connected by. There are only 7 attempts to cross this entire area using a car or jeep. Despite its extreme danger, crossing this area is crucial for some people. Every year, thousands and even hundreds of thousands of people from South American countries, especially Colombia, Ecuador, and Venezuela, try to cross this area with the dream of seeking a better life in Central and North America. In 2022, more than 200,000 people tried to travel through Mexico and then to the United States through the DRNG. However, among these 200,000, several hundred lost their lives trying to cross this space. Ultimately, there is, in this 100-mile area, that makes it the most dangerous in the world, and why, despite the presence of money and technology, no attempt has been made to build a road or railway network in this area. We will explore the answer to this question in this video. In the 21st century, next-generation cities have been built in scorching deserts. So why is it so difficult to build a road or railway in this small area? There are 4 reasons for this. The first and most important reason is the dangerous climate. Darién Gap is located a few hundred kilometers above the equator, which makes the climate extremely hot, and with the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans to the north and south, there is also considerable humidity throughout. This area has dense jungles, and out of 365 days of the year, it rains here for around 330 days. This not only leads to frequent flash floods, but also causes frequent landslides in the mountains. Building here is extremely challenging due to so much rain and flooding already that concrete, cement, or asphalt all require dry and warm weather to set. Even if you manage to overcome these challenges, the second most dangerous aspect here is the presence of dangerous animals and insects. Nowhere else on our planet can you find so many poisonous snakes, spiders, and mosquitoes like in the Darién Gap. Also, due to the lack of hospitals, housing, or any infrastructure for miles around, if one of these animals bites you, your chances of survival are almost impossible. That is why most people who try to cross this region, they end up succumbing to diseases like malaria, dengue, snake bites, or drowning in rivers. However, it is not that building a road here will be absolutely impossible for the United States and other countries. It will certainly be expensive and challenging, but not impossible. So, what is the reason why there has been no attempt to build a road or railway network here? The truth is that some countries, especially the United States and Panama, did not have any road or railway network here. In the 19th century, Panama was actually a province of Colombia, but due to the challenges posed through the Darién Gap, it was difficult for Colombia to maintain control over Panama. For the Colombian government, the only route to stay connected with Panama was through the sea. Taking advantage of this disconnection, Panama began an independence movement from Colombia. In the 20th century, a rising superpower showed a significant interest in this movement, and that superpower was the United States. In reality, the Panama Canal had great importance for the United States and wanted to have control over this canal before the construction of the Panama Canal. Trade between the eastern and western United States was extremely challenging, as all ships had to sail around the entire South American continent to travel from one side of the east or west coast of the United States to the other. So, the east and west coasts of the United States were disconnected from each other. To solve this problem, the idea of building an artificial canal arose. After the construction of the Panama Canal, not only could commercial ships easily pass through it from one side to the other, but the American Navy could also move without problems in a matter of days. And at that time, the concept was crucial. Whoever controlled the Panama Canal would have control of a significant weakness of the United States during that time. Colombia did not want to cede control of the canal to the United States, so the United States supported Panama in its independence movement. As a result, in 1903, Panama became an independent country, with the United States being the first country to recognize the independence of Panama. In exchange, the Panamanian government granted the United States a permanent lease of all the land around the canal, and until 1999, this entire area was under the control of the U.S. government. Then in 1999, control of the canal was returned to Panama. But even today, this choke point remains crucial for both the United States and other countries. To date, approximately 6% of world maritime trade passes through this choke point between South America and North America. This canal connects the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans each year. Around 13 to 14,000 cargo ships traverse this route. The majority of trade between East Asia and America occurs through this route, being the most used by both United States as by China. In a similar way, this canal serves as a route to connect the west coast of the United States with Europe, Africa, and the Middle East. Now, if we return to the Darién Gap, it is located between Colombia and Panama. It is the same Colombia that has faced internal violence and instability for many years and is famous for its drug mafia. In South America, the largest production of cocaine in the world occurs in Colombia, and this illicit substance is smuggled from here to Central and North America. However, due to the Darién Gap, smuggling becomes the United States fears that the Colombian drug mafia could reach Panama and represent a potential threat to the Panama Canal. And not only that, but it would also be much easier for them to transport drugs from here to Mexico and America. That is why, even if the governments of Panama and Colombia agree to build some rail network or road here, the United States will not allow any type of development to occur. Now, let's get to the final reason for not developing the Darién Gap, and that is to avoid illegal migration. In reality, Latin America falls far behind North America, economically, politically, and in terms of level of life. Most South American countries are plagued by corruption, weak governance, and political instability, leading millions of people to leave their countries in search of a better life. For these people, America, just a few kilometers away, it seems to be the only one and best option. Now, in recent years, the United States has significantly tightened its immigration policy. After this, these people have only one option: enter the United States illegally. However, for this, they must risk their lives crossing the Darién Gap every year. Thousands of people enter United States through Central America and then Mexico. However, the biggest obstacle in this entire journey is the Darién. In this 10-day trip, you must navigate dengue, malaria, poisonous snakes, landslides, floods, and even confrontations with criminals. Unfortunately, despite these routes dangerous, the number of people who cross this space continues to increase each year. The poor and hungry people have no choice. Many people lose their lives on this journey, and those who survive are often left psychologically scarred. It seems that hunger can force human beings to endure unimaginable hardships to prevent impoverished and desperate individuals from reaching America. No rail or road network is built in the Darién Gap, and perhaps it will remain the same for years to come. Why is there such a stark difference between South America and North America, where one presumes to have the #1 economy in the world? The other countries are mired in the quagmire of poverty and hunger. Soon we will create a video on this topic. If you like the video, please subscribe to the channel, because for you it may be a small thing, but we provide a lot of motivation. See you in the next video with another interesting topic. Take care. Thank you for joining us on this learning journey. We hope you have enjoyed this video and that you have discovered something new and interesting. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and activate the notification bell so as not to miss our next educational adventures. Your support means a lot to us. See you in the next video here on Explore and Learn. Until next time, and keep exploring the world of knowledge, and thanks for watching.